Rather you believe in God, are very religious or spiritual, do you sometimes ever get the feeling that certain things that come your way or opportunities are just too good to be true? Sak passe, y'all. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about an opportunity, a certain thing that happened to me. And I just want to share it with you because I am truly blessed to be in this position I am. And I just thought somebody might get something out of it as I kind of explain and talk a little bit about what I'm doing. And I'm also going to be showing you too, so don't be skipping nothing because you don't want to hear me talk. I got a lot to show you. Under a year ago, I lived at this place you're going to see right here on the screen. I lived there with some roommates and that place was just amazing. I absolutely loved it. The reason for that is I was in charge of getting tenants to live in it with me, and long story short, I lived there. I had access to the garage where I can work in it and build my stuff and store my tools in anything I want. So I had that opportunity, which was great. And at the same time, if you see the yard is very nice, it's big, plenty of space, and the neighborhood was probably one of the best neighborhoods I've ever been in. I had to leave that place due to a certain situation. This place was amazing. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna ever get this opportunity again to get a place like this, because I'm in Florida, and yes, there's a lot of nice places, but I just didn't believe I was gonna get this type of situation just because this was like one in a lifetime type opportunity to where I can have roommates and have a property and a garage and be in a nice neighborhood that's not in the ghetto, anything like this with trees around. I was just very happy to be in this place. When I had to leave, I was telling myself, you know what? There has to be another place like this. No, I gotta find it. Because if I'm gonna reach for the stars. Beyond that percentage of me thinking, oh, what is the percent of me getting a place like this again? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's not. Oh, okay.
Hush, hush. He's just walking, see?
Yeah.
Hush.
Oh, look at you.
He's just
Yeah,
walking.
no chihuahua.
He just sees anything out here.
Uh-huh.
He just does that.
Yeah.
That's nothing. He just does it.
Just that's too funny. He's like, oh, I don't know about that. Dogs racing. Dogs racing. Yeah.
He's just got a camera.
Like I was saying, what I was looking for in this next place was basically that same exact situation. To where I had a garage. Of course, I expect to have roommates as well. This day and age, you're not really gonna find a place under a certain price without roommates. And so, knowing that I was gonna have roommates, I told myself I wanted this place to have a garage to where I can at least share it with the other roommates where I can store my tools. And at the same time, I want to be able to park 2 cars in that garage. I know, everything I'm saying seemed to be very delusional. And one of the reasons I wanted 2 vehicles is because I was planning on getting a van and I wanted to have the space to just work or have it there. All of this sounded very delusional as I talked about it in my mind. And the reason that is, like, how am I gonna find this place to where the landlord or property manager was just gonna allow that? I looked at 15 plus places to where I can stay. And the lease can be a year or 6 months, it's whatever, because I was ready to stay there for as long as I need. I'm still talking in recent day and age, right? During this time, many people are struggling to find a place to be, and most people are having to go and live with their parents. Even adults, grandma, grandpas, were having to go live with their kids or kids living with their parents. And so it was tough market to find a place to stay where it wasn't a dorm that was like $2,000 and it was just a little space where you can do anything. So I had that thought in mind that most people were not even getting the basic opportunities when it comes to stuff like this. I continued to look. Eventually, I got a message from this property manager on one of these apps I was looking for a place to stay. He texts me and say, hey, I see you're interested in this place. What's your name? What I will have to do is do a background check on you first, and then you can have the lease. I said, okay, I'll do the background check, and it was a self-pay background check. So I did the background check. He sends me the lease. I look over the lease, and I go back to him and said, I don't think this will work for me, because I read through all the lease and it said that I couldn't have 2 vehicles there, or the garage space I can't use. Like, oh, why isn't it gonna work for you? Then I explained that to him, and he's like, oh, that's all right. Let me check with the property manager and I'll see what they say. So he comes back to me the next day and said, I just with the property manager, I will put that into the lease that it's okay for you to have 2 vehicles there and use the garage. So I thought this was honestly a scam, because it was just too good to be true. Everything was going so right, exactly how I was thinking it. I thought this dude was a whole scam. I was about ready to block him, because everything he was saying is too good. And not only that though, he was like, okay, so do you want to pay half of the security deposit or the whole thing? And I was like, half? I'll do half, because who's asking if you can put half the security deposit? Landowners usually want you to put the whole thing down, right? So that was part of why I was suspicious. Then I was like, and by the way, I did not go and look at this property either. The only thing I did was he sent me some pictures, and actually he had like 3 properties he sent me pictures of. He's like, which one do you want? I have 3 of them. He sends me all 3. I looked at them on the photo, and there was a video of somebody giving a tour of the place. I chose this property I'm gonna show you guys here pretty soon. And from there, I liked the place and the location it was at. I was like, damn, this looks pretty good. Let me try it out. I signed the lease, send it to him, and he lets me move 3 days early, because I told him, hey, I need to get out of this place at this day. Is it okay if I come in a little bit early? Then he says, oh yeah, that's okay. I was like, wow, this is going too good. It is going too good. We fast forward, it's time for me to move in. And now I'm gonna show you guys this place I am talking about, and what I like about it, and why it's so good. When I guess all really I would have to say, it's not really, I wouldn't necessarily say it was luck that gave me this opportunity, because as I was explaining towards the beginning, I had this same exact situation. It's just that I was looking for something like this again, and what are the chances it happens? It happens now. Now let me show you guys where I'm going to be going with that. Okay, so this here is the house. As you can tell, 2 stories. We're gonna get closer here. Big giant tree right there. This tree is nice, like, dang. That's a positive, to see a nice trees around. And I'm not sure when you're gonna see this, but this was from the hurricane that happened here. That tree right there fell. Okay, this is the place. Of course, this is another of the roommates' vehicle right here. And here's my baby right here. Okay, when I got here, seeing the garage, I was like, please make the garage be empty, because I was expecting maybe some stuff here from the other roommates. But when I got here, this is the garage. It did not really look like this. It was kind of a mess with a bunch of spider webs and dirty. What I end up doing is cleaning it all up. And of course, I've got a gym in here, guys. I've got a gym in this place. That's the type of stuff. I'm gonna come this way so nobody sees my store. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff. It's a pretty big garage, 2-car garage. And of course, my tools are here. Like I said, need a place to store my tools, and there's a whole closet. Look at these. These are our whole closets right here with plenty of space. I'm gonna open one of them here. And there's even a light here. Sometimes it comes on, sometimes it doesn't. But yep, there's plenty of space to store stuff. And I have a secret hidden space here, and y'all ain't gonna see that. I ain't gonna show you my secret hidden space in here. But okay, I'm going in. First, I'm gonna show out here in the kitchen before I go to my room. So this is the laundry room. The thing is, the laundry you have to pay for. Where is it? Oh, I'm trying to control this camera, it's not straight. Yeah, here you have to pay for in there. You use your phone and app, and that's how it works. And then same thing here with the dryer. Right here. I am also a handyman for this place also. Here's the kitchen. The other roommates' items in here too. You'll get to see outside later. Well, it looks nice. Yeah, this is the kitchen. These are my stuff. I'm actually cooking right now. Oh yeah, yum yum yum. Instant pot food. Right there. And 2 fridges. Oop, something's falling. Oopsies. Here's my spot. Let's close that. 2 fridges with a freezer part. And everybody's spots have their numbers of their room. Of course, as you can see here, each area has people's numbers, and I'm number 3. I get number 3 cabinets. Of course, number 4 is empty, and everybody doesn't use everything in here. And there's plenty of space to store stuff. And this is my secret spot, right behind the fridge. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Ready? My secret spot. Oh. Me, turn on the light. Turn on the light. Yep, here's my stuff. Here's my stuff, right in there. Okay, I'm gonna put it back. Like, nobody wants to be pushing that fridge around, so. Okay, and here. And here is the bathroom. There is another, this place has 7 rooms. And there's a 2 bathrooms upstairs and 1 down here. Yes, sir. This is a tour, another bedroom right in there. Make sure to turn off the lights. Here comes the big part. This here is my room, room number 3. And the thing about this place too, this isn't just a regular rental house. This is called PadSplit, and it's where the homeowner turns all the rooms in this house into bedrooms. So it's called PadSplit is the company, and I like what they do here. See these special key locks. These special knobs have a code, and that's how you get in, so you don't have to worry about keys or anything like that. Yep, right open up. This is my room. Yeah. So obviously the thing about this is, when I first moved in, I was put upstairs bedroom. I didn't like the idea of being in the upstairs because I wasn't close to the garage. I wanted the garage because I wanted to get up in the morning and do my exercise. When I saw there was a room here, I was like, oh dang, I'm gonna wake up whoever's sleeping here if I'm up early in the morning exercising. So I told the property manager, hey, is there a chance I could move downstairs to room number 3? And he says there was somebody in there, but then I got to be friends with the person that was in this room, and I told him to let me know when he was moving out. Then I told the property manager, when the person that is in here moves out, well, can I move in? And he said yes, and I was able to move in, long story short, just like that, into this room specifically. As you can tell, I have my bed up here way high. I'm actually flipping these furniture, that's why it's under furnitures. And then, as you can tell, this is a studio slash bedroom slash live. It's like weird, like I like this fire. I'm saying like so much, I'm gonna try to not say like. There's a fireplace here, and here's my freezer also here with all my food. I could put it in the garage or out there, or not really out there because I don't want that. But yeah, and yeah, as you can tell, there's no closet here, so this is what I have for where my closet. Have all my clothes in here. Okay, this is done. That is all to my room, basically. It's the studio slash bedroom. Let's see, I'm gonna go back out. The roommates are all nice. Everybody here are like 10 plus years older than me, so they're older people in their 40s, 50s, 30s or whatever. And of course, I'm the type of person who has a good personality to where I can be friends with pretty much anyone. It's not a problem for me to have roommates. And also, something I did not mention that's very good compared to the last place I was at. I do not have to worry about mowing or cleaning or the roommates making a mess. If you have dealt with roommates, you know what I'm talking about. Nobody wants roommates because of this situation of arguments and telling people to clean after themselves. That's a big one, and noise and all that. I'm pretty respectful with what I do and make sure everybody's comfortable. But for the most part, a cleaner comes every other week or every week to clean the house, and then the landscaping people come and do landscape work because this is a huge yard, correct? I bet you're like, you're gonna mow all that? No, we're not gonna do that. Like the last place I was at, I had to try and get everybody to help me mow. I had to mow every week when the grass grew. I was like telling them, and they were older too, so they thought, oh, I'm older now, you're young, you go do the hard work, I'm relaxing. Although I enjoyed it, mowing is fine, kind of good exercise. No mowing, no cleaning, no having to deal with the tenants, and I easily text the property manager and say if there's something going on to just keep updated. And plus the property manager has me as the handyman here as well. I fix things and he takes a little bit off my rent when I fix something. It's good. Like, you can't ask for any more than this. And the yard is, I especially love the yard. Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna kind of show a little bit around here. The trees are definitely my favorite, of course. Yeah. So beautiful out here. There's so much peace, and that's one thing I like about this place, is just the peace. The neighborhood, there's kids riding their bike up and down. There's a school right there. It's no issue for the location. There's no wind out today. It's a good thing, so I'll be blowing into the mic. Can't tell you, just being able to find a place where you're just at peace, it just releases. And what I find as a benefit to just simple things like this is that it's one less thing to stress about when it comes to renting. Like all those things I just explained, I've cut a lot of things out of my mind, so I no longer have to stress, and I can focus on other important aspects of life to help me grow and help others around me as well. I wish this little river was bigger, but it's not. But at least I'm by water. That's one thing I really like. There's a little river that runs right through there. Probably might try to grow a garden out here too if I'm here long enough. Well, it's not that I'm not planning, but I don't see myself staying here forever. Who knows? I might be gone in less than a year. And it's just because I'm saying that. That's not my plan to be gone. If I can stay here for as long as possible, only time will tell, because I am in control of my time, obviously, but God at the end of the day is in control of what happens. So I am open to the fact, hey, this can just be all gone tomorrow, especially if a hurricane comes and washes everything out. Yeah, I'm prepared for that too. Yeah, I'm just very blessed is what I can say. Just all that. There. The main takeaway I would like you guys to probably get from this video is to not give up, even if it's just the simplest thing you are trying to achieve or accomplish. It took me, like I said, 15 plus places to finally finding this one being the last one, and not even visiting it, just saying, you know what, I'm getting called to just take this one. So I did it. I ended up just sticking with the fact, hey, let me keep trying. Maybe I might find that place I'm dreaming of. I literally was dreaming of this opportunity, and the dream came true. As long as you're working hard enough and you've put down the plan to be where you want to see yourself in the future, you should expect that if you keep putting in the right amount of work at the right amount of time, you should get the result. Because so many things have been happening in my life that are good, and of course bad too, and I am going to be talking about the bad things that's happened, that I just wake up feeling grateful every day, because I just feel like I'm called to share really my life experience, because I'm around so many people that are struggling or having a difficult time, and I'm just wondering why I can't be just the only one who's seeing good things happening, right? Like I'm 25. Is it maybe that age where life isn't hitting yet? Yeah, I have responsibilities, I have things in my mind, I got things I gotta take care of, job, and I still gotta go and do what it takes to be at the right place, and not letting anybody or judge you or get inspired by people. Get inspired by people, and the right people, by the way, and that will just set you far. I'm sure you are wondering, Levian, how much are you paying for that? I'm not gonna answer it. Just know it's under $1,000, everything included, per month. Just like how I wished. If you actually want to know personally though, you can DM me and you'll know how much I'm paying. And let me tell you, I'm happy about it. I'm happy. And guys, enough talking for me. Always remember to smile, cause you're a star. Shine on. Peace, peace. Another thing I didn't mention about the lease is that it's a 6 to 12 month lease. So I could choose to stay for 6 months or 12 months. And I chose the 6 months just because I didn't know if I would like this place or not. I ended up saying, okay, if I like it, I'll stay for another 6 months. And that's one thing I really liked about this opportunity as well, is the fact you're not tied to anything, because I hate being tied to stuff.